Sometimes you'll send a city that is just so well put together. It's got roundabouts, it's got lovely intersections, junctions, all the sort of things that I keep talking about, and it still doesn't work. What you need then is lane mathematics. Let's get stuck in. So hello everybody, welcome to the next Fix Your City with me, Biffa. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed your weekend as well. We have a city here called Lincoln, sent in by Max on Twitter, that's facing a lot of problems. And on the face of it, you would think this city would be okay. He says he's been using roundabouts, and I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 roundabouts, lots of junctions here for the different areas of his city. He's got things nicely segmented. It's set up well, highway entrances everywhere, and traffic is at 20% and dropping. I mean, look at that. Look at those red roads there. So we're going to try and fix this up. 19%. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. If you want me to take a look at your city, drop me a message on Twitch, reply to the comments below, and leave your link to your Steam game. And yeah, welcome to all the new viewers as well. I know we've got lots of new viewers that have been enjoying the city fixing. I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming to join. Let's pick a roundabout over here. Let's start with this one here and just take a look at this. So yeah, we haven't got any traffic manager stuff going on here. And also, this is a very, very big roundabout. It's got 6 lanes. So when you've got a road coming onto a roundabout like this one, you've got 3 lanes and 3 lanes coming off. You don't need a 6-lane roundabout. I'm just wondering whether, if I downgraded that to one of the highway 3-lane roundabouts, 3-lane roads, is that going to change? Let's just give it a go on this one. I don't want to sort of mess up the aesthetic look you've got going on and any other road connections you've got, but I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, and then you've got like these little roads going off as well, which, where are they going? So that one is joining this one, so you don't need that one and this one here. I mean, I can see what you probably had this situation here where you've had all this traffic, and you've said, you know what, to try and help it, I'm going to put these little underground tunnels here. But all that's going to do is make your roundabout worse. So I'm actually going to delete these off of here. So we haven't got those weird connections going under there, which is good. Then we're going to use our traffic manager. Now, this little symbol here with the crown or with the traffic lights on is the traffic manager mod. You need to go to the Steam workshop to download this and add this to your game. And this will give you the option for doing things like this, where you can add in the giveaway signs and stuff. It will give you the option for doing lane management like this, where you can draw in the lane arrows and things. We're not going to be using those today. Well, not going to be using those in this roundabout. And it gives you the option to do this, which we do. My kids would laugh at that, where we set the junctions. Now, these junctions are quite close, but I think we'll manage with those. And what this option does, the game counts this as a junction because this road meets this road, and any cars coming along here will pause at the junction, but they're on a roundabout, so we want them to continue to go round. There we go. And then we're going to take this one here, hold shift, select the roundabout and nothing else. Yep. That's good. And that's now going to set give way to all the roads coming on. There we go. And that will eventually start moving a bit better. Let's just move along here. Do you know, I'm probably going to change this to 3-lane roads as well. So then we just need to set up this one here as well. So we'll hold shift, give way, give way, give way, give way coming on. And then we'll set our restrictions going through, going through, going through, and going through. So there we go. We're going to start that going. I'm also just going to have a quick look at the in-game stop signs just to make sure there hasn't been any that have snuck in to either of those roundabouts. No. Okay, so that's going to get that moving eventually. We're at 16% at the moment. Things are only going to get worse until we sort all of this out. So I think what I'm going to do, let me just have a look here. I'm going to go through all the roundabouts south of the river, so there's quite a few, and I'm going to set all of those up as I've just shown. So I'm going to change them all to 3 lanes, and I'm going to do the traffic manager stuff on them, and then I will be back with you. Yeah, so crossing from one side to the other on this roundabout is going to be pretty impossible because it's a highway road. They won't walk around the outside, they won't cross over. So really you want to try and put some crossings in. Here we go, like these ones here. So you've got the highway roads and you've got some nice crossings so they can walk. So making things as easy as possible to walk around, that's something you want to do in your cities. Right, pretty sure that's everything this side of the river has now been set up and changed. So hopefully as things start moving, there we go, it's going to start breaking up the traffic that we can see. Excellent. I haven't looked at these yet. So I'm going to leave the overpasses or the junctions that we've got there. Intersections. That's the word I'm hunting for. It's early Monday morning. Give me a break. But there we go. Look, things are moving smoothly. They're stopping where they should. Excellent. So is there anything... So we've done everything this side of the river. What about this side? You've got up here. Oh, my goodness me. Large recycling centres. Why have you got so many? Let's just have a look at your... Garbage processing status, 4.7 million. Wow. I mean, that is just nuts. But anyway, I'm not going to start messing around with those. Yeah, so that is basically everything, isn't it? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so what are we at? 24%. It's rising already. Oh, look at that. Don't you love it when things start moving smoothly? I do, I do. Well, let's come and have a look at the highway. Comes down here, goes through some toll roads. You're making yourself some money. Splits off, and that's not too bad. Comes down here to this nice intersection. It's not going bad, but you're getting a bit of hawky-balkiness down here. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. These guys are stopping and starting and, yeah, all getting in each other's way. So you've got 2 lanes and 2 lanes coming into 3 lanes. So let's upgrade that to a 4-lane highway. And then we're going to tell these guys and girls here, look, when you come on, you can only go to there and there. And you've handily got 2. So you've done your lane mathematics, which is good. You've got the right amount of lanes. And then we don't want them stopping. We want them just to go through, which is set already. Look, go through, go through. There we go. Much smoother. No pausing. All the way through. No stop. Guy just cut straight across the grass. He's like, I'm skipping this corner, I'm off. And like this here, you've got 2 lanes. 2 lanes. What are they doing? 3 lanes here for no reason. You might as well have that as 4 lanes. Then you've got your 2 lanes for going off and 2 lanes for going straight on, which makes much more sense. And they should be able to go straight through. Yeah. So there we go. Look, it's already got rid of all that traffic there, which has got rid of all the traffic there. What are we at? 28%. It is rising, which is fantastic. Okay, so coming along the highway, what have we got? We've got this coming down here. We've got 2 lanes and 2 lanes into 4 lanes. And these guys are all bunching up because they're trying to get off here. So again, you've split it. 2 lanes straight on. Yeah, you've got the lanes set up right. So 2 off and 2 on, which is good. And they're all just switching and getting in each other's way. I think it's just the complete backing up of traffic. So let's just take a look at this one here. Yeah, look, these are crossing over. So we're going to say, look, when you come on, you can only go up there. And then you can go there and you can go there. So immediately we're using all the lanes. Then if they want a lane switch at some point, that's fine. So it is literally at the moment the sheer weight of traffic because all of these guys are coming on. So as this moves, you can go straight through, you can go straight through, you can go straight through, you can go straight through. As this moves on, it is actually going to get better. So I might just need to let the game run a few moments and let some of this traffic get to where it needs to go. Something I am going to do on this roundabout here is just check out the lanes that we've got off and just to make sure there's only 1 lane for going off. 1 lane for going off, 2 lanes for going round. So that always helps. There we go. Just keeps things moving a bit smoother. And also, I mean, these junctions are quite close together. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to change them for you. We'll leave them as they are for now. I don't want to mess up your roads. You're going to let me select this road here. So 1 lane going off, 2 lanes going round. 1 lane going off, 2 lanes going round. So they've got plenty of space to lane switch if they need to. But it just, there we go, look. Whoop, just keeps things moving a bit. And I might just come down here and do the same on this one. So that one's done and that one's done. And look, already that's clearing up. So it isn't going to take long for all of this to get through. So I'm just going to use the in-game tool here to check the routes. And we're going to pick this road. So the purple is the private vehicle. So lots of those are going everywhere. That's fine. So that's what we'd expect. Trucks, and then most are coming down here, splitting into this area. So, I mean, we could have a little slip road. So they're all coming down to this junction to come back down here to come round. I mean, a couple of little slip roads off of here, just to let some people come into this area without having to go round, you know, like that. Without having to go round everywhere, could be helpful. We could have another one there, just to come off. We could have, I would say, another one there, just a small one, just to come off, and then the rest can come down to there. So that's just going to spread out the traffic a little bit. What are we at? 29%. Yeah, that should hopefully spread out the traffic a little bit. Okay, something else we need to check is your public transportation. Now, you have some bus lines set up, which is good. You've got metro lines set up. You've got a nice metro running round here. You've got a little mini metro running in there. You've got a metro there, so that's good. And also, you could connect your metros. So maybe that is something we can do to help. Yeah, you've got no metro connection going across. So let's have a look. There we go. So we'll add this one to your loop down here, and let's move the stops over. There we go. So we'll have the stops in there, and then this one here will be a separate line that's just basically going to run backwards and forwards like that, and be a connection from this loop that you've got here to this loop over here. And what you'll find is people will come out of here, walk around the road and go back again. I mean, we could even just move that road a little bit closer like that, so they don't have to walk too far. And already, look, you can see people walking over to here to use this one, which is fantastic. And then we could do a similar thing with this one you've got up here and this one over here. So let me just put in a little connection there. There we go. So they can now cross over the top if they want to get from this connecting line to that line over there. And I think that should be all of them connected. Yeah. And then I was thinking we should have one little one that runs along the river over here, but actually traffic isn't too bad over here, so we'll leave that one as it is. We're up to 31%. We are very, very slowly getting there. There we go. Look, this traffic has all gone, which is nice. So now we're just waiting for this traffic over here to get going. And I think what I'm going to do on this roundabout, this sort of roundabout intersection junction you've got here, I'm going to do the same thing and just have one lane for coming off. One lane for coming off and the other one's for going around, just again so we can keep things moving. So another thing that's always worth doing is when you've got like a highway that runs right through the middle of sections like this. You've got this big section here, this big section here. Anybody that wants to cross from one side to the other, just sort of here, has to come all the way through, all the way down to a roundabout, all the way up to the highway, all the way through an intersection, all the way down to the next intersection, all the way up to here, all the way back along there, and all the way back down again. It's, you know, a long way round to do. What you can do is just basically add some connecting roads that go across from one side to the other. Just small little connecting roads. Let's see if we can sort of fit a couple in here. But let's just say here. So let's just get this normal little road here. Let's do page up. We're going to go over the top like that. Nothing too complicated. Let's put our... There we go. And then that's going to connect down to there. And that one's going to connect... Apologies about your houses, just like that, over the top. So somebody wants to go from living there to working here. They now can skip out all the intersection. Wow, we've let the game run for a while. We're up to 75% traffic. That is not too bad at all. And we've put a lot of crossroads in, or roads over sort of major... There we go, major highway. So we've got like this little one here, this one over here. And what I did is I just basically followed up the highway and thought, well, where could I put a crossroad in? One there, one here. We've got this one here, that one there, that one there. And they're not too bad, actually. They're not being used too much. I think this was the busiest one, but that's mainly because you've got all of these people coming out of this train station. Look, they're all trying to head down to here. And it is super, super, super busy. And I think some of that might be is they're coming out the train station here, and then they can't walk very far because, I don't know, you've got paths going through here actually, but you haven't got, for instance, a path from this side to this side. I mean, you could just do that all the way around. I mean, I'll let you sort of neaten these up as you do it, but at least they'd be able to get from one side to the other. and be able to walk around. You could sort of build it across, but you've got the hospital in the middle. There we go, 76%. Let's take a quick look at the metro lines that we set up. So metro lines, 7 and 8. There we go. That's going to be the two that we put in. 374 using this crossover. There we go, from one side to the other. So immediately you know that that is less cars on the road. Right, just looking at your cargo terminal district in here, I like the way you've got a cargo terminal here and you've got all your industry, is you've got it going one way round, which is good. So one way in, one way out. But then you put this as two way in the middle. And to be honest, I will probably just change that to one way as well, because you're getting people sort of changing lanes, crossing over, doing all sorts of things and getting in each other's way. So I'm pretty sure it's that road there. Yeah, let's make this one way all the way along here. And then it truly is a one way in and a one way out. And that should just keep everybody moving that little bit better along here. There we go. That's working a bit better there. It's getting a bit busy over here because we've got these trucks that are sort of coming across. What I would do is I would take that out and I would just put a couple of little small, what are we up to? 71%. Just a couple of little small connections, just like across here. Maybe one like that. We could have one like this. Can I go in there? Just that are away from this main area, because you want these cars here just to keep moving away from coming in, not to sort of get in the way of these guys here. Do you know what? I am going to do some lane mathematics here. So we've got 2 lanes coming in, 2 lanes going out. We're going to change this. Look, you're going from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. So let us change that to this one here. There we go. 2 lanes in each direction. Excellent. So these 2 lanes match up with those 2 lanes match up with those. Excellent. And then we've got 2 lanes coming in, and then it's going into a 6 lane. So that means this here needs to be a 4 lane in one direction instead of a 6 lane. Actually, we've got 2 going off, 4 going on. No, we can have that back as a 6 again. Let's change that back because we've got going off. So 2 going off, 4 going on, plus the 2 there. So that means 6. Yes, that's fine. Then we've got 1s going off there. So this round here could be 4 lane. And that would bring 4 lane, 4 lane. That's going to be far too many lanes coming out there. Oh, my brain, my brain. Okay, I think I've got it. And to help us visualize it as well, we're going to do this. So this lane is going to go to there. That lane is going to go to there. And then these 4 are going to go straight on. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we've got space for these 2 lanes to come around here. We've ended up with 3, so let's just change that road, and then these 2 can come around the corner and join there. So that is perfect lane mathematics there. And then going along here, I've changed this one to 2 lanes going around, which makes more sense. So let's get this one here. We've got 2 lanes going off again, and then we've got 4 lanes going across. So this is now going to split down to a 4 lane road. There we go, 4 lane, 4 lane, and we've got some going off, which is fine, some going off, which is fine, and then it's 4 plus 2 again, so this goes back into a 6 lane road. I mean, you don't have to do this. You could leave some of these as 6s in the middle, but what you're finding is everybody's just crossing lanes and getting in each other's way, and this is such a busy area. There we go, back to 6 again, so we're going to have 2 going off. It's such a busy area that you just want to keep things moving as much as possible. So that's all going to keep moving, and that's back to 6 lane, and that's going around there again. Excellent. Let me just make sure that none of your industry is going to disappear. So we're just going to pop these back down here. You're probably going to find they're going to rebuild. So let's do that, and let's just watch this running. So these guys are stopping here. Yeah, you don't need to stop there. So what we want to do is say, you just keep going. You can go through and you can go through. And then they're stopping up here because they want to come over and go where? Yeah, some of them are getting in each other's way. All right, let's just do a little bit of lane mathematics here. So we're going to say, or lane management, we're going to say, if you want to come off the highway, you go onto that one. And then in this junction here, you come off to there. So you get a straight shot through without any messing around. If you don't want to do that, you can come here and you can go up to that one. And again, over here, you 2 can come over to whichever ones you like. And you can go to there or there. And hopefully that'll just keep that going. And then down here, when they pick their lane, if they want to get onto the highway, they pick this one, pick that one, and just keep moving. And that is what we want. People to keep moving. So let's let this run for a bit and watch what happens to this area here. And you know what we could do as well? Just for these guys here that all they want to do is get on the highway. They don't need to go through all of this junction here. We can just add and just join the highway there. Why not? So you're going to find a lot of these trucks now are going to come down there. Might need to do a bit of lane management there, but to be honest, that should be fine. This, look at that. Much, much smoother, even without them using this. This much smoother. This down here perhaps needs to be, yeah, these sort of roundabout thingies here. You've got 3 lanes and 2 lanes going into 3 lanes, and it's just, I bet we could do a similar thing with this one here. Let's just do the same. There, or you can just go around the outside. And you can go to there, and everybody else can sort themselves out. So that should, again, just keep that moving. We ended up with traffic lights there. No traffic lights needed. There we go. Excellent. And that just keeps on moving, which is good. Now, these guys here, what are they doing? What are they doing? They're causing issues coming in. We've got the 2... Right, okay. There's so many here trying to get round. We're going to do something here as well. We're going to say, look, just don't need this many lanes. We just don't need that many lanes. Let's downgrade that to this one. There we go. Excellent. That is better. And this would possibly be something you could do on all the roundabouts. So you can go there and you can go there. So if you're coming up here and you want to get off, you can do straight round there. If you're coming up here and you want to get off, you can. What I might just say is also you can go to there. So if you don't want to come off, you don't have to. And then this one here, we've got 3 lanes. We've got 1 lane coming off. We're going to say you're going to go around to there and you're going to go around to there. Oh, instantly look. And they can lane switch there. We've got these couple of guys thinking about it. A bit of lane switching going on. But once all that traffic's gone, again here you've got 2 to 3. 1 goes off. This could be 2 and then 2 to 3 again. Oh, I think that's going to work so much better. Let's just do that. Oh, and down here, look. This is slowing it all down. Cutting across. Don't want to cut across. When you come on, I want you to go there. And again, we've got 3 lanes. That can be 2 lanes under here as well. Because lane mathematics, well, that's 4 lanes. I'm not even going to talk about that, but come on. There we go. There we go. Just realised I'm an idiot and didn't have to change that to 2 lanes because it's 3 plus 1 is 4. Yay! Biffa's lane mathematics. It wasn't going so well. And I've done the same on this one here, just so that keeps moving. I've got these downgraded to 2 on either side, and that just keeps moving. And I've made sure with the lane options, they've got places they can go. There is traffic lights there, which we don't need. You just need to keep moving, and then you can keep going through there without stopping. And I think that is going to just clear up that and that. Look at that. That one's all cleared up. This one's all cleared up. What are we at? 78%, and with despawning turned off as well. That is absolutely brilliant. This is going to clear up, and this is going to clear up. Look, they're all coming down here. What do the lanes look like here? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, another little issue here. We've got 4 lanes going into 3 lanes, and then going into 2 and 2. So actually, we're going to change that one as well. And that will stop them doing their weird lane switching there. There we go. Excellent. So now we've got 2 lanes straight on and 2 lanes off. Look at that. Instantly smoother. This is all cleared up. This is all cleared up. What is going on with this one here? Okay, let's just take a look. 3 lane and 1 lane into 4 lane. Let's just say to these guys, look, when you're coming on, excuse me, do not cut across each other. Do that just so the junction moves smoothly. And then you can lane switch. Yeah, there, or there. You've got all the choices in the world. And that will keep that going. That is not too shabby. 80%. Mamma mia. Things are going well. And you could improve this even more. I mean, if you put more walkways in, you could really get this thing humming. What's going on here? That's busy. That's fine. That's just moving nicely. This is all going okay. What's going on with this one? That's just busy. So that one's going okay. This one's just super busy. What have we got going on over here? So what we could just do along here, just to keep these things shiftifying along a bit quicker, is we're going to say give way to you coming on, and then going off here, give way to you. That one's fine. That one's okay. That just keeps moving. You do have the ability for trucks to do that. I just spotted that. So let's say, no, you can't do that. If I can select this road, that would be great. There we go. So no left turn, straight on. And then also, just to keep it moving, just keep moving, just keep moving. I've just said no to that. Flipping cheeky so-and-so. Oh, just one quick little thing to note as well. We're at 62,000 population, up from about 58,000, I think. And the bank balance was 760,000, now 1.4 million, and we're making plus 25 a week. I don't think that is too shabby. Well, I'm loving it. 81%, 80%. Let's just follow along here. Look at this. This is all cleared up nicely. This is all cleared up nicely. This is all cleared up nicely. This is always going to be busy. I would perhaps maybe add another way to get on and off the highway up there. Yeah, something like that, just to keep that going. This is all nicely cleared up. That's moving well. All of these main roads down here are moving well. I think that is a resounding success, and I did not build even one roundabout in this episode. So what have you learned? What have you learned? Roundabouts are good. Set them up correctly, they work fantastic. Lane mathematics, lane management, always a must. Traffic manager can help you with that, just to keep things moving. So just even downgrading these to what is going on with that road. I'll fix those. That looks a bit weird, but on this one they look okay. Oh, I haven't done it on this one. Why has it done it like that? Here we go. We'll use this as an example. Just downgrading roads like this to 2 lanes to keep the lane mathematic things going. And when people come on to the highway, telling them they have to use this lane and not cross over, just keeps things moving, and that is fantastic. If you've enjoyed this episode, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new as well. If you're one of those watchers that haven't subscribed yet, do so, and hit the notification bell as well. Don't miss out on more episodes coming up in the future. And the link to this city pre and post fix can be found in the description below. Thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you for all of your support. Look at that lovely truck on 2 wheels going around there, and I will see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.